If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. So today, a few hours ago, TREYARCH actually ended up replying about combat records and leaderboards, and specifically talking about how they moved everything to mobile. So now on the Call of Duty app, you're going to be able to see your combat record. I'm not sure about leaderboards. We're going to definitely read through this post because this was posted today, and it's not good news. Basically, they're saying there's not going to be combat records or leaderboards in Black Ops 4. Now, I will say, before I jump into this post, that at least they finally addressed this problem. We've been waiting on information for combat records and leaderboards for months. Okay, they said 3 or 4, maybe even 5 months now ago that we were going to get combat records and leaderboards next week. What happened? Never came, never again was addressed until today. So what exactly is going on with it? Let's read through. So if you guys want to see the full post, I'll have it linked in the description below. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, drop a like, guys, and give me your thoughts and comments on this in the comment section below. Make sure you're subbed up, by the way, if you are new. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more, then make sure you guys are subscribed, have notifications on, join Team Rayz today. Alright, so the post says, since the launch of Operation Grand Heist, we've focused on delivering some of our biggest content drops to date across multiplayer, zombies, blackout, as well as league play. As we wrap up our 4th big operation dropping later in April, we're happy to announce a brand new addition to the Call of Duty mobile companion app and on the website at callofduty.com. And then they show off an image. I'll put it on screen for you guys to check out. Black Ops 4's new mobile combat record. We've worked with our partners at Activision to develop and launch a full suite of combat record stats on mobile and the web. To complement the stats already provided in-game, live today in the Call of Duty companion app, wherever you go, you own personalized combat records, which include individual weapon and weapon categories, so EKIA, EKIA/D, kills, KD, headshot, deaths, accuracy, shots landed, shots fired, killed by, and damage. They also do the same thing for specialist weapons, for equipment and special issue equipment, for your score streaks, and for maps by modes. Win, losses, win-loss, specific stats by game modes. And the final thing was, they're going to give you stats for attachments across all weapons, same stats as weapons. And you guys will see an image of what that looks like here on screen as well. Providing combat records on mobile and web brings the stats that players want to the platform where they will get the most use out of them, without taking away from playing the game. So you can check your stats quickly and easily on your phone, tablet, or PC between matches. This new combat record is on-the-go solution that we hope our stat-loving fans will enjoy, and we'd like to thank our partners at Activision for helping us make this a reality. When we originally launched combat records with Call of Duty Black Ops, we were excited by the potential of going deep on player stats, and we expanded the feature set throughout the Black Ops series. It was a big feature that unfortunately only a small number of players engaged with in the game because it was buried deep in the menus. And our design goal with Black Ops 4 was to bring the most meaningful statistics to more players in more locations where they will see them and interact with them. For example, multiplayer. In the stat synopsis at the top left of the barracks, multiplayer and World League stats highlight the most interesting stats around the gameplay performance that you are easy to digest with one button press. Additionally, your personal stats from every map and mode are displayed on the loading screen of each map you played. Specialist performance stats are included in the specialist personalization menu, so players see them every time they customize their character. For zombies, stats in zombies have been expanded to include new stats for Classic, Rush, and Gauntlet, along with the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp system to provide a ton of new data for every match played. And finally, for Blackout, in Blackout, top stats can be filtered by mode or average across all modes, including hot drop kills, longest distance kills, kills per game, headshot percentage, distance traveled, vehicle destroyed, revives and cleanups per game, average damage, and more. We recently added the ability to track Blackout stats in limited time modes separately from the core, quad, duos, and solo playlists. this is where they jump into the leaderboards. It says, likewise with leaderboards, with millions of players racking up an endless streak of stats across multiplayer, blackout, zombies, and league play, we took a new approach to making leaderboard stats more meaningful to players who want to know how they stack up against their peers. In the game at launch, we expand the functionality of leaderboards to introduce customization options that allow players to add and remove other players from their leaderboards via the player list. Buttons in the leaderboards menu, in addition to instantly tracking progress against friends, these customizations options apply to leaderboards in every standard game type, in multiplayer, core, and hardcore, in zombies, across the various game modes in Blackout, and also now in the World League Hub in dedicated competitive leaderboards. One item worth covering: early on we made a mistake when we said combat records would be coming shortly after the launch when describing the launch of additional stats coming to the game the following week. That was a miscommunication on our part, and that's on us. For that, we apologize sincerely to the community. Thanks as always for your continued support, and keep an eye out for more content coming to Black Ops 4 throughout the month of April and beyond. Learn more about Black Ops News' new mobile record and the Call of Duty app newest features here, and download the app today for iOS and Android. You can also access the web version of Combat Records by logging into callofduty.com. So basically what happened is they moved most of the more in-depth stat stuff over to mobile so that you're able to really go in-depth on your different statistics for maps, specialists, literally as deep as you can go, you can now go on the app. And it kind of sucks. So you can see it on your computer, on the website, or you can see it on the app. And they were saying that they were making some of these changes because essentially they wanted to simplify the menus, make it so that you're seeing the most important stats, and you can customize that as well. But here's the thing. What is the point of having the app on your phone? Like, I get it if you're away from home and you want to see your stats, which I don't really understand why anyone would really be checking their stats away from home. But to remove your stats from the game, the more in-depth stuff from the game, because you are saying it's more easily accessible on your phone, makes no sense. If you're going to be checking your stats between matches, you could just as easily do it while in the menu for the game, while you're creating your class, or you back out to play with friends or whatever. The reason that it's not in the game because it's too much or players weren't interacting with it is kind of, in my opinion, a really BS excuse. It's basically you saying that, well, not a lot of people use it, so what's the point of it being in the game? And it's like, well, the real question is, why would you remove it? If even one person is using it, then the menu should be there. The ability to check your stats deeply from, very, very, specific stats should be in the game. Even if 1% or 2% or 0.5% of people use it, it should still be there. The other thing I noticed, they didn't really address the issue of leaderboards for worldwide leaderboards. They mentioned your friends and comparing stats with your friends, and then they went on to actually mention about the whole miscommunication of people who were unaware of, like, when they said, oh, more advanced stats are coming in next week. Apparently that was a miscommunication from them. I don't understand it. If anything, this post, in my opinion, made things even more vague. The only thing this post told me was that they didn't want to implement the system in the game because they wanted to put it on mobile and on the website, which makes no sense. Maybe they're trying to get more downloads for the app. I don't know. I don't understand why they wouldn't have it in the game, on the app, and on the website, so you can use it at all times, regardless of if you have a phone or if you have a computer right next to your gaming setup like I do. If you don't have it, then you're not going to be able to check that. Or maybe you don't have a phone. Maybe you're just a kid who plays COD and you don't have a phone. It makes no sense to me why they would remove a key feature that has been in most Call of Duties from the game because people don't interact with it enough, or because that's pretty much it. I guess that's why they said they didn't want to clutter up the menu. It makes no sense to me. People check their stats, and now that they remove leaderboards from the game, like more intricate worldwide leaderboards, it just kind of adds more of a damper to it. Maybe that's why there's not a lot of people interacting with it, because you remove the key feature and people are confused and they don't care about their specific stats compared to themselves only and how they're doing over the course of a week. They want to know how they are ranked against other people in the world. They don't care about how they rank against their friends. Being completely honest, I never check my stats compared to my friends. I check to see what I'm ranked in the world, and that's what other people do it. They don't like, hey bro, I have a 0.6 KD higher than you. It's like, no one does that. No one cares about that. And so maybe that's why people are not interacting with the current combat record system, because they don't care about how they stack against friends. They more care about how they stack against in the rest of the world, where they rank in the world. And for them to remove it, and then just, if anything, this still made me even more confused than anything. Then, you know, I don't know. I feel like TREYARCH is a little bit out of touch with what's going on. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. Super appreciate it. Incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more comments. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on. Join Team Rayz today. And if you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and a whole bunch more. So go ahead, check that out, only if you're willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is the best place to do so. I am constantly talking over there. Go ahead and give me a follow at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down below. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.
Exactly how we drilled it. Hotel Sierra.